Hey everybody, and welcome to podcast number 34. Welcome back. So guys, it's been a while since I had a podcast. I've just been so busy. I've got so many things to do, and I recently discovered that my mind works like ADHD. I've been watching so many TikTok videos and saying to myself, well, yeah, that's my head. That's how it works. So it is what it is. Can't do anything about that. Let's just get into it, guys. Let's see what we've been up to, what's been happening. Let me see if I can see what's happening. I'm just going to go off the top of my head because that's just how it goes. So last week took off. I got a bunch of followers on TikTok, and that was really starting to blow up and grow, and then it just kept growing and growing, and I really felt like I haven't found my voice on TikTok. So the followers are going up and down and fluctuate, so I was like getting nervous about the numbers, and here I am worried about numbers, and I don't know, it's just kind of like I gotta just focus on bringing value to the end consumer, and then also I need to focus more on trying to figure out what's my thing, and I feel like I gotta start doing more gluten stuff, gluten-free stuff, more vegan. I just gotta start pushing that more because that's what I want to be about. I want to help people with gluten intolerance, gluten sensitive, gluten issues, right? So that's what I want to be about. So when the numbers started slipping, I just started like posting stuff and just pushing out content, and then just, it is what it is. It just kind of like whatever it is what it is. But what I had to start doing was shifting my mindset. I was like, so what, Jose? So what if you're not getting all these views like you used to, like when you first popped? What you need to do is you need to focus on bringing value to the end user. And it doesn't matter where you're at, what time of day, what month, when you started, none of that matters. If I can start bringing value to the end user, then that's what I want to do. So that's what I got to start focusing on shifting my mindset and just focusing on the end user and how I want to help them. So I gained 13 pounds. Let's talk about that. Because I've been just so busy with the content, trying to make content, and then winter came. I wasn't eating many fruits. Let's see, just a lot of things culminated that led to the weight gain. So I literally put on 13. I was at 173. I woke up, I was 173. I was like, what the? So I started eating more fruits again because it's summertime, more smoothies. My bike rides have been phenomenal. My runs have been great. So I was able to drop 4 pounds in a couple weeks, so that's cool. And I might start I'm actually gonna put out my meal plan. Like seriously, I'm gonna put out my meal plan. Like, you wanna lose weight, here you go. Because I just listen to what other people have done, so that's why I know it works. So I'm gonna just do that, and I'm just gonna keep focusing on trying to grow all my social media channels. I'm on LinkedIn. Speaking about LinkedIn, I signed up to be on Dave Meltzer's TV program called 2 Minute Drill, where people get to pitch. Well, you have to first sign up, and then they have to, do the process of vetting you and everything. And if you get chosen, then you get to go on television. Will it happen? I have no idea, but that's just what I've been doing. Also, what I've been doing is just trying to get more organized. I bought this big calendar to try to get more organized. I actually tried it last week. It didn't work. It seems like every little task I put on there takes like freaking 4 times the time. Like if something took a day, it would take me like 4 or 5 days. If something took 3 days, it'd take me like 2 weeks. It's just is what it is, and I can't fight it. So what else happened? What else has been new with me? Again, guys, I just keep posting and posting. What I'm doing here is I'm a guy sleeping on his mom's couch on the south side, about 75 G's in debt. Lost 90 pounds. I've done some messed up stuff. I've, I had gluten intolerance. I couldn't do stuff. I was always tired. So it kind of wrecked my life, and I want to help others. Also, like 3 years ago, I was experimenting with Neth, something that rhymes with Neth. My boy Seth. So I was experimenting with that stuff in the summer of 2017. And once I just moved out of that whole environment, I just had to give up everything. I gave up porn. I gave up all kinds of drugs, gave up smoking, started exercise again, and just trying to change my whole life again. I had changed my life. I started changing my life in 2009, but then in 2015, 2016, 17, you know, it just hit another low again, another low. So now I want to really try to make this work. So that's what we're doing. We're just here pushing forward, trying to make this dream a reality. About $75,000 in debt. I'm on the south side of Chicago with just an idea. It's really an idea. And this idea stemmed from a few things. Number one, let's do a recap where everybody wants to know where this idea came from. So, number one, is this thing recording? Let me check. Okay. It was overheating earlier, so I just want to make sure. So, where have we been? Oh, let's see. So what is Beyond Food Market? That's where we're at. I started Beyond Food Market because I lost 90 pounds. And I saw something on 60 Minutes about food deserts. And then I learned about, those are two things. I learned about eating better. So I learned about eating better, food deserts. I want to help now because I want to serve people. Because my whole life I kind of was selfish. I had a lot of insecurities, a lot of things that we go through, childhood trauma, etc., etc. And so now I want to serve, I want to help others because that's what successful people say they've done. All the successful people that I've heard, all these mentors, they said, you got to find your purpose and serve others. And then that just makes everything work. I'm like, okay, so bet. So that's what I've been doing. I want to now serve and help others, help people through food, design a cashless patent pending vending unit that uses augmented reality to make in-store purchases of products. So we're looking forward to that and see what happens with that. And that's what this whole thing is. I've been sleeping on my mother's couch for 3 years. I quit my job September 2017. So September of this year will be 4 years in like 6 months. So it's been 3.5 years I quit my job. And for the first 6 months, I was just kind of figuring out what I wanted to do. And then it was June, July, August. It was like June. It was like June 2018 where I first spoke Beyond Food Market to a mentor at Polsky Center. And while I was at Polsky Center, I met a lot of mentors. And from Polsky Center, from the idea, it developed, got to a point where they're like, hey, you need to go into the neighborhood and start talking to people in the neighborhood. Went into the neighborhood, talked to some aldermen, talked to Operation Hope. And when I got into Operation Hope, they had a 12-week business course. I jumped on that 12-week business course. I stayed in there for 12 weeks, learned a lot, spoke to a lot of people. A lot of people were like, Jose, we love the idea. We need this in our communities. I'm like, okay, bet. So because these people have said they want a community, I like the mentors at Polsky said, get into the neighborhood, get their feedback. I was in the business course for 12 weeks. People are like, we love the idea. So I was like, okay, now I got to work on it. So since November 2018, when I first started posting on social media saying, this is my journey, this is what I want to do, I have listened to Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary Vaynerchuk told me to start documenting the journey. And so I've been documenting the journey. And here we are. That's how long it's been, just documenting this journey. I got merchandise. Look at this shirt. You can't see it on the podcast, but if you're on the vlog, you can see this. This is my Beyond Food Market vlog shirt. Shirt that I got from Printful. They do all the printing. They do everything for me. There it is. That's my shirt. So we're going to be selling merch to build awareness because Gary Vaynerchuk says before you can do anything, you first have to get awareness. So we've been posting on social media on all my platforms. I'm on every platform. I'm on IG, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you name it, I'm on it. Even Gary Vaynerchuk even has a new app coming out that I got to get on. So, okay guys, just trying to build up to build awareness to our journey of me trying to end, I don't really want to say I want to end food deserts. Well, in the macro, in the long run, yes, I want to end food deserts. I want to have food everywhere. But first step is I want to help people through food, through allergy-friendly foods. In these neighborhoods where I live, we don't have any allergy-friendly foods. We don't have anything that is for gluten-free or for soy-free or anything like that. It's just, a bunch of processed foods in these areas. So that's kind of what our dream is. That's what our vision is. And yeah, so that's all I've been doing, working on the website, because now we have this. I'm just re-editing it. Speaking about the website, the theme, it was really slow. It's kind of still slow now. It bogged down, so they pushed out a theme, updated theme, downloaded the theme. Then my plugins didn't work. Then I had to reinstall my old plugins, delete the new theme again, reinstall it, and then it finally started working to a point where it was okay. So right now the website's kind of a little slow. I'm not a developer. I'm sure if there was a developer here, he'd be like, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll look into it. I'll Google it. Maybe there's some apps or plugins that can help me. So getting the website back up and running, it's already, it kind of like good, because I had to do the e-commerce platform on our website. Once I said I wanted to sell t-shirts, then I had to connect WooCommerce, which was, I bought the theme with e-commerce platform already inside, because I knew I wanted to do this one day. And so that kind of helped forward thinking that. So I got the t-shirts, I did the plugins, WooCommerce, then I had to do all these settings, and it was like, oh my God, it was like pulling, it was like, I don't know if anybody's ever messed with WordPress and plugins and just trying to modify things and make it look right. So I had to do all that. And now it's ready to launch. We connected our WooCommerce to our PayPal, because Printful, the company that makes this shirt, they charge me. Then I have to pay Printful. For me, I have to pay them. Then they send it out, and then I collect money from the user on my account. So PayPal has to charge me for that transaction. Then they charge for me transferring the monies. I mean, it's like a lot of fees, but I don't have any employees. I don't have any jobs. I don't have any companies. I don't have any storage. I don't have any inventory. I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. I have nothing to do with the whole process of this shirt. Nothing at all. All I did was design it. I design it, they print it, they take care of everything, they fulfill everything. So it's okay that I have to pay all these bills and whatnot. It's okay, because I feel like it's gonna be okay, because I'm not gonna be making tons of money off each t-shirt, I'll tell you that much. But I am gonna try to raise money and raise awareness. That's the main cause, build awareness. I want people to be like, oh, what kind of shirt is it? Oh, this is Beyond Food Market. It's a guy on the south side trying to end food deserts, trying to help people through food. He designed a patent pending cashless vending box that uses augmented reality to make in-store purchases via a user's mobile device. So once I start building awareness, and it's just a matter of getting in front of the right people. You know what I mean? If I can get right in front of the right people, they're like, oh, I like that idea. Yeah, it's a good idea. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what Beyond Food Market is. And sorry. Again, I've been pushing hard all the time. I literally get like 6 hours of sleep every day. Like, not even a joke. It's for real. Like, what time is it now? It's like 11:30, and I'm filming this podcast, and then I gotta go live on my TikTok, and then I gotta wake up in the morning. Anyway, let's not think about that. So, the reason really quick, guys, the reason I did this Printful is because I wanted to do t-shirts. I actually went out and bought all these. I bought the screen printing, I bought the ink, I bought everything. The only thing I was missing was the light bulb and the little room to expose the image on our screen. But once I did that, I realized that there's a couple other products you need, like the heat press, the heat thing, to set the ink. I didn't have that. Or like the really flash heater that dries up the ink really fast that you put a second coat. I didn't think about that. So there's a lot of cost that I didn't anticipate. And so because of that, I found this on TikTok. And I shifted to this company because at first I was like, man, if I had to start printing t-shirts, imagine if I got 10 orders, I got to print 10 shirts. That's not my company. My company is a patent pending cashless vending box to feed people. So thank God I found Printful. They're going to take care of everything, fulfill everything, and I just have to do the design. So what's new for Beyond Food Market is basically just, again, building awareness, building awareness, building awareness. That's the whole focus now. That's all I want to focus on, is building awareness and becoming better at showing our content. So I'm going to be working on that, getting better at it, and we'll see what happens, guys. I'm really excited for this. Let me see. Did I cover everything? Yeah, faith. Also, I gotta have faith. Speaking of faith, I'm just trying to develop more faith, and I want to do more. Just have a belief that it's going to happen. So that's my faith. That's my belief. Also, David Goggins, my mentor, he responded to it. Just a little side note. I was running in the rain the other day, and it was cold, and I was like, sometimes you just got to run through the rain. Sometimes you just got to go through it. And I tagged David Goggins because he's a beast. Google him, David Goggins. And he responded. He goes, "Stay hard." That's his catchphrase. That's his thing. And he put a heart. I mean, he didn't put a heart. He said, "Stay hard." And I was like, oh. I was super stoked. All right, guys. That's our podcast for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. This is podcast number 34. You can find us where our podcasts are found. Stick around. Follow the journey of a guy trying to start a company with an idea to help people through food. And I'm sleeping on my mom's couch, about $75,000 in debt. Most of that it's student loan. And yeah, guys, again, just a guy with an idea. Follow along and see if you can make this happen. So guys, have a great day. Thanks for listening to this podcast. Be well. Love you guys. Bye.